We should just get rid of them.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody. It's What's Up Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday, my dudes.
Yo! What's up? What's up? What's
What's up, everyone? Let us know if you're here in the comments. Hey, Tim. Hey, Jim.
Jim.
What's up?
Two good M names. Now we just need I don't know. It's another name that ends in M. Well,
I don't know.
we got the two best ones, Jim and Tim.
We're
That's
the
all
two
we
only
need.
ones. Very good.
How's everybody doing on Wednesday? Jamin Lim, yes! Classic Jamin Lim. Jamin Lim was a foreign exchange student that went to school with Tim and I. He was in my class in 9th and 10th grade. He was from Korea. He was really cool. Nice kid.
I have vague memories of him existing, but I was like also barely.
His catchphrase was, "These pants are too tight," because he had pants on that were too tight once. Kim Walker. Very good.
There you go. We got all the M
All right,
names.
we got all the good ones.
Hey, Perla. Hey, Rob.
Hi, Rob. Hi, Perla. How's everybody doing? I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I'm tired. We had a long day.
It was better than if you had worked last night.
It is better than if I worked.
Logan took off this week, and I'm off for winter break this week. So we have basically the whole week off together. It's awesome. But we've been like trying to get out of the house and not go stir crazy with a toddler who is like making giant messes. It's a good thing that you can only see this much of our house right now.
That's very good.
So we went to Crossgates and she ran around there, and we went to a bunch of stores, and we went to the Viaport Aquarium in the Rotterdam Mall this evening.
I touched a stingray.
I didn't.
Very cool.
I was trying to keep our toddler from falling into the water.
So I almost fell in the water, but it was worth touching the stingray.
How's everybody else's week?
Busy.
I feel like for anyone who has kids, it's probably busier than normal.
Yeah.
Because they're home. But this was the only thing on my schedule this week, which has been great, but also made it like more stressful when you have like one thing on your schedule. I don't know if anybody else gets that way, but they're like only thinking of that one thing. So like, I'll check this off tonight, and then I don't have to think about anything till I go back to work.
Tim says Rotterdam Square Mall is easily his
That's
favorite mall.
Terrible take.
I love the Rotterdam Mall, mainly because there's 0 stores in there. And there's nothing to do. You just kind of aimlessly wander.
There's really nothing left of it either. Like, well, it was funny. We were walking through, and so Esther's walking, holding both of our hands. And I was like, "Hey, Esther, your dad and I went on our first date to see a movie here a very long time ago. And it was very different here. I think there was a Friendlies and stuff too.
It's a very different place.
None of it is here anymore."
The aquarium was cool. Perlas.
Yeah, it was really cool. Actually, cool. I think that we might invest in like a season pass because like it's a lot of money, but she loved it, and it's so close to us. So I don't know. I was very against it for a while, but I think it'd be worth it. She loved it. Nice, Rob.
Hanging with his niece. Yeah.
Winter break is fun.
Winter break is good for family time. Yeah. Tim says he dropped Britt off at the airport today. 16 days of Tim and the boys. Tim gets to be daddy daycare for the next almost 3 weeks.
You
Legend status.
You should join him.
Yeah, I can help. By
I
help,
could use
I
a break
mean
too. Maybe
eat,
I'll go away.
eat Arby's with Tim. Rotterdam needs to bring back Kmart. Yes, their movie
That's true.
theater is the worst movie theater, but it is also the
That's
cheapest
the
movie
thing.
theater.
So that is
So
where
nobody goes
Yeah.
because it's so bad.
That's where we
So
would
you
go
get-
for all of our dates back in high school when like we had to be driven by our parents and find somewhere kind of in between our houses to meet. And it got really old really fast. Yeah, Perla, I definitely recommend it. It's not cheap, but I mean, you can kind of spend as much time as you want there.
And they have
It's not huge, but there's a cool touch tank, and yeah, you can
and you
pet
can
the
go
spring-
online and they
stingrays.
see like what events they have during the day
Yeah.
too. So they do special events during some days and stuff.
Okay, Jen, this is also a big pet peeve of mine. I agree.
It's just
Why
a
did the dads
stigma.
get so much praise?
We
I don't
shouldn't.
know. Actually, I have to say, Logan is basically primary parent most of the time.
I am
'cause
parent.
My work schedule happens to be during all of the times that it's easy to schedule a doctor's appointment, and he is already off. So her doctor almost never sees me. Just him.
Yeah, I'm
So-
P1, so
No,
let's go.
she has a good time with you though.
Yes, it is because there's no movie called Mommy Daycare. That's true. Who's in Daddy Daycare? Is that Eddie
I
Murphy?
think so.
And
It's a wild ride. I have weird memories of it.
is Daddy Daycare Adam Sandler? No, that's Big Daddy. Where he's with one of the Sprouse twins. And he
I know.
raises a Sprouse
Logan,
boy.
I stopped watching Adam Sandler movies a long time ago. I can't. Yes, I'm gonna echo that, Rob.
Just give the boys some prayer and some Arby's. They'll be good.
Oh, we took Esther to Arby's for the first time yesterday.
Yeah, she loved the fries.
because we were already out.
She wasn't too hungry for chicken nuggets.
Yeah, she liked the fries because she called them circles, which is great when your toddler only wants to eat fries for lunch. Oh, but she had the applesauce.
She did have applesauce.
But yeah, it wasn't her favorite.
but no beef
so
and cheddar
Logan's ready
tone.
to disown her.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Cuba Gooding
Cuba
Jr.
Gooding
Ooh,
Jr.
I forgot he
That's
existed.
a guy that exists. Was he in radio? I think he was in radio.
Oh, I don't know. Have I heard of that?
I've heard of that. I knew it existed, but I didn't know what it was called. Adam Sandler just does a lot of straight to Netflix stuff these days.
I guess we don't have Netflix anymore, so I feel like I miss out on a lot of those like Netflix exclusive things. Jen, that sounds like such a fun day. Nora lived her best life.
Dave and Buster's is the best.
Yeah, I can't wait till Esther's a little bit older. We were really like having a hard time figuring out where to go, and then we realized that the aquarium was probably a good idea, even though we've been putting off going there.
Be wary about Billy B's. We went to Crossgates today, and we could see countless amounts of parents and small children going there because everybody's on break. So be wary of the vast quantity of people going to Billy B's.
It looks so fun though.
Yeah, I want to go.
I do want to
play.
take her, but I don't want to take a small child on a winter break day. So that'll be another time probably.
Tim, I've never seen Radio. Confession time. Sorry. We'll have to watch it with the boys.
Fun fact about me, I've not seen most movies, so pretty much any of them. Not seen any of them.
Dave and Buster's is the best. Yes, Dave and Buster's is insane. It's great. Fun place to do stuff.
Yeah. Dave and Buster's is great. But
Especially-
yeah, I can imagine it's packed. Okay, this one time we went to Crossgates for something. Were we going to Dave and
I
Buster's?
don't recall.
I don't think so. I think we were there for something else. And 2 busloads of like
It was like a
teenage or like preteen teenage boys. It was like they were Jewish, I think.
Yeah, they were from like some kind of boys' Jewish school.
Like
Just
2 tour bus loads walk into Dave and Buster's,
Like
and we were like,
60
now's not the time to be there.
13 to 16-year-old boys. And I was like, wow. No, we weren't going. We were just walking in the mall.
Yeah, we didn't go. There was a lot of them.
Too many kids.
Yeah, no, it'll be crazy, but it'll be fun. Nora can hold her own too. I think we just were wary of it because Esther is easily knocked over still.
And I want to enjoy it myself too, like Flippy does when he goes to these places. So I want less kids so I can have a fun time too. Yep.
Yeah. Why don't you take her on a day that you're not
Maybe
working?
I will. Maybe I will. Maybe we'll go to the Billy Bees. It'll be a great time.
Sounds like Nora is just living her best life. That's good. I'm so glad, especially after she's been sick. That's good. The animal shelter. That's so cool. I didn't know that,
really
Perla.
Smart. Wow, that's really cool.
That's awesome. We were thinking about going to the Saratoga Children's Museum, but turns out they're moving right now, so they're not open.
Yes.
So that was a bummer. But that sounds like so much fun. That's something to keep in mind down the road.
We have a video, right?
Oh, we do. All right. We've been talking for a while. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's play this fun, super exciting video.
That stars Tim and Dan.
Dan made. Here we go.
Dodgy is little suspicious.
Have you seen this piece of paper?
No.
Ridiculous.
I can read it. No, I actually can't.
Okay.
I think I
That's the dog's bollocks. That one's never been heard before on this continent. That is literally the dog's bollocks.
Is that like bee's knees? But
Yeah.
Dog's bollocks?
Awesome, yeah.
Okay.
Bob's your uncle.
Who's my uncle? Bob. Bob's my uncle?
Bob's your uncle.
That is obvious. That's basically like saying.
It's like you've done it. You have it made. You made it out. You made it, mate. Bob's your uncle. Result. You've done it. Congrats. So feel free to use that one.
I won't.
Nosh.
Nosh.
Yeah.
Nosh. Like Steve Nosh?
I was just making a joke that you make A's.
That's good, like the pasta thing.
Yeah, pasta. Dancing, dancing.
I don't know.
Food.
Food.
Arse over tit.
Mm-hmm. Like being head over heels.
Yeah, falling over.
Okay.
Very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he's starkers.
Crazy.
No, naked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why would you say oh no?
Well, why would you not say? Stag night.
You just use this. This is like a bachelor party.
Got it. Tenor. What's a tenor? Oh, I haven't come across this one yet.
Type of singer.
It is a type of singer, you're right. Also, a £10 note.
Never heard you say that.
No, but I wouldn't when I could not have English money here.
No, but we do have tens.
$10, yeah. I
And
could start doing that now.
You could
Just mix
easily
it up.
do that. Yeah.
Well, I'd do that for a tenner and they'd be like, what are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Successful.
Very big success.
Amazing. Do you think there is any time that you would ever use Bob's your uncle in conversation?
Probably not.
I can't
Sorry,
imagine.
Dan. And everybody else over yonder, but I do have an uncle, unless someone was like,
I do have an
I
uncle.
do have
Bob.
an Uncle Bob.
I have 2 of them.
So Bob is my uncle, legitimately. But okay, unrelated to that video, but I was at the church the other day with Tim, and then Dan came up to Tim and I and said something about, Tim, is it you that uses the slang pants? And Tim and I just looked at each other like, excuse me, pants? And Dan was like, like that's pants. And we were like, I have no idea what you're talking about right now. And apparently that's pants is like, that's bad. That's garbage. That's trash. But
I kind of like
I don't know why. Maybe Dad could elaborate on that sometime. But no, I don't use, Tim does not use that's pants. But maybe he should now.
I kind of like that one. Rob.
Rob
Rob's
is
my
technically
uncle.
Bob. Love it. He did kind of ambush you with the pants. He was like, you say that's pants?" At first, I legitimately thought he was
English
talking about.
accent is so
That wasn't an English accent. That was just me being exasperated.
imitating Dan.
I was just exasperated.
Yeah, so Rob, what would you say? Bob's my uncle would be a weird
I
thing
am
to say
uncle.
if you're
is what
Bob.
Rob would say. I am uncle. It's like I am legend, but I am uncle.
I love it.
Even better.
I don't know. I don't plan on moving anywhere where I speak very differently from everyone because I would get made fun of too much. I mean, actually, I already do. Just being from Maryland, there's a few things I say that Logan makes fun of me for.
Maybe. There's the definitive. If your name is Bob and you need to use the phrase "Bob's your uncle," Rob has decided it's just "I'm uncle."
I love that. Yeah, Logan yells at me when I call sneakers tennis shoes because I guess that's like a mid-Atlantic thing or I guess Maryland thing. Like we use them interchangeably. Like I grew up calling my sneakers tennis shoes, so like my gym shoes were tennis shoes, and Logan
That's bad.
didn't say anything about it for a long time. He was like,
It's
"That
bad.
really
It's
confused."
very bad. It's dumb.
They're the same.
Nope.
They're the same.
Tennis shoes.
I don't know. Yeah, I think about it every time I say it now.
It's dumb.
Or the
Bad.
way I say the word orange.
We're not getting into this debate here.
Yeah, Jim. I think, yeah, because a lot of my family's from PA. So PA and Maryland, we say tennis shoes. I
Well,
didn't know it was weird until I moved here.
Are you wearing them to play tennis then? 90% of the time, actually, I would venture to say 98% of the
but
time, no.
Could you play tennis?
You
in
could
them?
play tennis
Probably.
shoes and Timbs if you wanted to. So
Jen,
there we
yes.
go.
I have students who make fun of me for this one too. I'll hear them like quietly, like saying orange anytime I say orange, like incorrectly, I guess. I'm like, you know what? I'm not from here. Joe, what part of PA is your family from? I feel like there's a lot of variety within
Pennsylvania
PA.
is a vast melting pot.
It's a strange place. Yeah,
It's-
Logan learned that when we went to
Yeah,
college.
I learned
there.
that the hard way.
Okay, new pronunciation.
Oh,
this
Jen.
is how we say it.
Is it Ohenhe or Ojenj?
Oh, Allentown. That's not that far from my family
No,
then.
it's not.
That's interesting. My family is like pretty close to Hershey, actually. In like this tiny little town that barely exists. So fun. We get a lot of that really fun, like Pennsylvania Dutch food, which is not great if you're not used to it.
Nope. Bad. Tell Bo that I'll learn his language for him.
Yeah,
I got Bo.
that's great. Oh, what did Esther? Esther says some really funny things.
She says some things.
She started yelling back at me now. It's really something. Yeah, Scrapple. That's a weird thing that I don't enjoy, but
I ate
most
it on
of my family
accident
does.
once and it was a bad time.
Yeah, they served it at college, like where all these kids who didn't grow up in the area come
It
to
was
live and
half people that
didn't
knew
know what it
exactly what
was.
it was and ate it because they loved it, and half people who had no idea what it was, so they ate it because they didn't know, and it was horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some good things though. Like shoe fly pie is Pennsylvania Dutch, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe I had it.
That's
once.
a fun thing.
It's just
but-
molasses in a pie.
Yeah, I don't do Scrapple either.
Yeah.
There's just some fun combinations there. It's a fun place.
Cheese blintzes.
Is
That's
that
I don't know.
Blintz sounds like a
Blintz
Pennsylvania
sounds
Dutch thing.
Pennsylvania Dutch.
good question,
There,
Rob.
they claim it.
What's Scrapple? Can you can you give us a definitive what is Scrapple?
I
It's not
don't
great.
think I am the leading expert to give a definitive on what Scrapple is,
All right. here
other
we go.
than not good, in
it
my opinion.
is
in my opinion.
it's a bunch of pork scraps and trimmings and cornmeal and different flours and spices, and it's just like, yeah, it's leftover bits of a pig. It's a lot of stuff combined, and it is a weird color. It's like a weird, like grayish color, right? It like, you think it's meatloaf or you think it's sausage, and it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's Scrapple.
Yeah, I would imagine, Perla, that this is a new side of the American culture to you.
Oh man.
Yeah, Jen, it's
Ah.
not good.
Yeah.
It.
The flavor is also just bad.
Tim, have you had Scrapple? I'm gonna venture no.
Should we just doing our bit where we just say,
Dog food.
where we just go, ooh, gross thing,
Yeah, I don't
followed by
like that
salivating
bit.
face.
I don't
It's
like
my
that
favorite
bit.
bit.
Cool. Okay. Well, we're also supposed to. Oh yeah. Yep. Those are the
I
same.
do love playing Scrabble.
Those are the same.
Tim,
Yep.
let's have a Scrabble night while Brit's gone. Just me, you, the boys, Scrabble and Scrapple. I regret that phrase.
Okay. Switching gears. Does anybody have any insight or updates as far as thoughts about from Sunday? How do you feel like you were invited to by God to respond to Sunday's message? What have you done? Or just, I feel like, so we talked about the first bit of Exodus, and I feel like I learn a lot every time I read small passages. Well, not that that was a small passage, but like, I feel like I learn a lot in, like, when I'm looking at the big story, I miss these little details, and just like how kind of crazy it was that Moses went away for so long and then came back to like rescue his people. Like, it just, in my head, I don't know. I never spent time thinking about that. So I was just curious if anybody else had any observations. Okay, we'll take a break from the series for a second. That sounds terrible, Tim. You guys have a good time with that.
But he, full disclosure, apologized.
Yeah. Jen, God is our rescuer, and we're rescued. We were rescued to turn around and rescue others. Yes, I love that. Yeah, Rob, it was 40 years, which classic
So
number in
long,
the Bible.
too.
Yeah, that's such a long time to like wait for your calling, which I think is so interesting, because I think some of us,
A long time to wait for anything, but
yeah,
excuse me, especially something like that, like just knowing
yeah.
what you are supposed to do.
Yeah, I want to go back to this for a second though. Like, I feel like that's such a good point. And just a theme we see all throughout the Bible. Like, it's just so cool the way that God pursues us so that we can be his hands to pursue others. It's so cool. Jim
coming in hard with that. I love it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Brittany explained that you can see God calling Moses since he was born. Yes. And made us think about our own calling. Yeah. It's so crazy just how patient God is with us when he has a plan for us. Yeah, when we wait, we're in good company. That's a good point, Joe. Yeah, the murder. You have to think, after so long, Moses is just like, man, I screwed up so much. Like, this is just, I'm going to live out the rest of my life here. This just is what it is, right? And then God still calls him back. And just how hard that must have been, especially when you probably start living after a while thinking like, I screwed up. I'm done. I'm staying here.
This is my life now.
And then be thrown
Yeah.
back in it. Yes. Not made properly. Yes, that's a fair point.
Properly.
I'm sure it's good when it's made properly. I don't know that I've had anybody make it properly though. Yeah. Statute of limitations. Yeah.
Yeah.
40 years for a murder. Is that enough? Mr. Lawman.
Every place is different. Yeah, the redemption is the big piece there.
Yeah.
Especially.
Yeah. After that long, and then you still get to live out that redemption. That's just so cool. You can't microwave your ministry. Jim with the good ones today.
Yeah. I love that. It's so true
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, and just what a human tendency to be like, no, I got
I'm gonna
this,
do it
and then
my
it goes
way.
so poorly that you kill somebody.
But God's still just like, I got this plan. Like, we'll do this.
Yeah. Yeah. And it wasn't just like a small redemption. Like such a huge redemption.
Yeah.
It's cool. There's really nothing that you can do when God has a plan in mind for you. And that's so cool. Hashtag Jim for the win. I like that. Gotta throw that in there with the Jim chant.
Yeah.
Esther does the Jim chant now.
She does do the Jim chant, Jim. So just know that I've raised her
She
well.
kept in service the other day, she kept looking over and saying, "Hi, Jim." Like really quietly.
Or pointing
during
to people
worship.
she didn't know and going, "Who's that?" very loudly.
Yeah.
But
Great.
she knows that Jim is for the win.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are all really good insights. I love that. I feel like we hear about the Exodus story a lot, but sometimes miss some of those really important overarching ideas. But I guess there's still like nuances. Yeah. All right. Well, we have 3 minutes left. Does anybody have any prayer requests? Parents, for your sanity with your children home for the rest of the week. It's supposed to snow.
It
I
is
think.
supposed to snow
A lot, maybe.
Allegedly. Which I'm not thrilled about, but
Our driveway finally melted off from the last time. Like I was home alone with Esther, who was awake. And yeah, Logan was at work when it like snowed and iced the last time. So I couldn't do any shoveling because it wasn't safe to have her out by the road with the ice and everything. So we basically had to wait for it to melt off because it was impenetrable.
it was just 3 inches of ice. And
So
nope.
hopefully we can keep up with it. Logan goes back to work Friday night. So once again, he will be driving in the bad weather and
Yep.
hopefully not getting stuck at work.
Hopefully. That's my hope.
Yes, definitely pray for Nora and her health. Poor kid. Anything else? I think I'm looking forward to being back at school. We just passed our accreditation review. We got that news on Friday morning, which was really exciting. Although they like told us it was an important meeting and we were going to get important information. We all just had to show up and we were like, is something bad happening? And then they're like, oh, we passed our accreditation, which is great, but was like a really stressful way to announce it. So I'm glad that's over. Yes, Johanna. That's a big burden. Oh goodness. Burden to shoulder. Yeah, there's a lot to be praying for there. Cool. Well, you guys can continue to drop prayer requests in the chat. We can always go back and check those after the stream ends, but I'll pray us out, I guess. Lord, we just thank you for this time that we get to connect each week. I thank you for all the people who have been here for the stream and I pray for our whole church family and just everyone in our lives, Lord, that they would be touched by you through us, Lord, because you have rescued us. I thank you for this time we can have to reflect on that. Lord, I pray for Nora's health, that you would just bring her complete healing and just a really long stretch of good health, and that she can just keep living life to the fullest, Lord. And I hope that she has a fun day tomorrow. And I pray for Jen's sanity also, and all of that. Yes, also for evacuation flights, Lord, if that starts up again, that you would just be in that, Lord, that your hand would be in that and make it manageable. We know that your hand is in everything, Lord. We just thank you again for this time. In your name I pray. Amen. All right. Cool. It's time. Thanks for
Happy
checking in,
Wednesday,
guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye.